Yo, what's good, everybody? So before we start episode 20, if you could do us a solid and hit that like and subscribe button.
And hit that bell so you know when we drop.
We appreciate it. We love y'all, and we really do hope you enjoy episode 20.
And let's go.
Holla. Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome to episode 20 of Big Play Small Talk. It's your boy, Jesse.
And it's Billy.
And we have a lot to talk about today, especially, it's the NBA playoffs.
Last game of the season today. Knicks won.
Knicks won.
They beat the Nets.
Yeah. Mikal Bridges.
The hell with Brooklyn.
Yeah, please. I don't know how anybody ever thought that the Nets coming to Brooklyn were going to steal fans from the Knicks. Did you ever think about like being a Net fan at some point?
Never.
You never thought about it once?
No, not once. They tried so hard too, giving like
it was
Big E stuff,
terrible.
Coogee sweater night, and all this other stuff.
Can I be honest?
I know you. Right?
So with the Coogee, with the Big E bobblehead, with the Coogee sweater, I had to go.
Yeah, I get it.
I had to go. It was probably the hardest bobblehead in the history of bobbleheads. You know what I'm saying? But in reality, like, what were they even thinking? Jay-Z.
Well, they were playing in a swamp before, so it was an upgrade for them.
Fair enough.
But not for New York. It's not. It's a downgrade. You know what
Absolutely.
I mean? Yeah. So it's an upgrade for the Nets, New Jersey Nets, and it's a downgrade for New York Knicks. So that you got to pick your poison.
Yeah, I mean,
one's not a poison.
What they did is they sold their soul twice, back to back. They sold their soul to a Paul Pierce, Kevin Garnett, and then that didn't work out,
they still got like 6 years of that purgatory they had to deal with.
And then they sold their soul to, guess what? Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving and James Harden. They'll forever, I'm talking about for at least the next 10 years, I don't think they'll have a good team. They gave up so many draft picks and all this other stuff.
Now, what if they win the draft? If they somehow and they get Cooper Flag?
You really think that's going to happen?
They're in the lottery.
You really think that's going to happen? Are you sure? So the last time I checked, they're not in the lottery. It was the Jazz. It was the Bulls. And I can't really think of the other team that was there, but it was not the motherfucking Nets.
I feel like the NBA, if they're gonna set up what they do, like if they're gonna set something up that they can't, like a team can't win,
right?
It's like you can't have all these white guys on the Nets. The Bulls right now.
I mean, you saw that game they won though, when they beat themselves, and then that kid hit the three
over the Lakers.
Oh my goodness, bro! Unbelievable, right?
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Everybody was getting on LeBron for a lazy ass pass.
Did you see the way he was playing?
Yeah.
It looked like he was playing NBA Street. Dishing and diving, son.
They've been giving him so much crap lately. I love it.
But you know what, man?
Who is it? Who was it? I'm sorry. The other day, they were like, yo, why is this guy practicing in a warm-up with no shirt on and a do-rag? Like, yo, what are you doing right now?
Where are we?
Yeah.
Where are we?
That's why I brought it up when you said NBA Street. I'm like, yo, he sounds like he's like N1 mixtape.
So I'm thinking about this, though, right? As long as we've been hating him, right? Because, LeBron is...
I can't.
I've never been a fan of him, but... Do you think with all his accolades and everything that he's done that he earns a little grace? No? Do you think that maybe we should be like, all right, bro, like, listen, man. You think if Jordan was playing in this day and age, the way that we love Jordan, the way that everybody in this generation loves LeBron, do you think that we would be like... But also, I can never picture Jordan shooting with his shirt off in pregame warm-ups. It's crazy,
so
crazy talk.
This is the crazy talk. I want to talk about this. Like, Jordan used to go out and have 72 beers and play golf with Jeremy Roenick before a game, But he dropped 55. But we didn't have the internet back then.
Nobody
knew exactly what was going on behind the scenes.
Exactly.
Like, we never would, like, back in the day, we never known if Jordan had a do-rag on and no shirt.
We would have never known. I'm not going to say that.
But you know what I'm saying? We don't never know. So we're living in the age of technology. And
absolutely. So everybody knows everything about everybody for the most part. Right.
And I love that Jordan has all his little secrets, even though most of them were public. And, yeah.
What you're trying to say is we wish we knew what Jordan knows. about his past and his story. If Jordan wrote a book, fam, best-selling,
that guy,
unbelievable.
The guy that used to win the dice, the guy in the locker room with the curly hair from the documentary.
Which one?
From the Bulls documentary.
Oh, the locker room attendant, right? That was his boy?
Him. He's got the stories.
Yo.
Jordan will tell the stories.
We got to get him on the show.
Is he still alive?
Come on, son. If he's still alive, we can't be questioning if he's still alive or not.
I don't know. What?
I'm just saying. What if your man's still alive? We can't be saying he's dead.
No, but I'm saying he was old back then. Bro.
He wasn't that old,
yes,
son.
He was.
He was what, 58?
You know what? You're right. Because you know why?
What's up with you?
No, I'm thinking about it now. It's like, I'm watching all these old shows and they'd be like, yo, do you know, like, Cheers?
Cheers. Like, everybody Ted Danson was 30? I saw that shit.
Golden Girls, they're like my age now. They're like 43 and 45.
Son, yo, R.I.P. Betty White, though, son.
But I'm saying, you're right, because, like, the way they looked.
It's like Paulie Walnuts and Sopranos.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't get it. When I was young, you're old. And now that I'm old, you're still old.
There you go, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So, yeah, he's probably young.
If Jordan wrote a book, bro.
He would never spill the beans. No, we need somebody.
Isn't there a movie coming out about them going to get Dennis Rodman from Vegas?
Is it a
It's
movie
like
or
a movie or a documentary. I think it might be a movie.
A movie-mentary, whatever they're called.
Jesus.
That's what they're called now, right? Or something like that.
I mean, I can't even imagine what you walk into trying to get Dennis Rodman out of something. I'm pretty sure you probably needed like a hazmat suit.
But he couldn't bring Jordan because Jordan would be like, I'll stay there with him.
But also, I mean, listen, the documentary, what was it? The Last Dance? They made that shit make Jordan look like a fucking...
Yeah.
He was the goat of everything. He was the saint of everything and everybody else. That's why Pippen was tight. He was like, get the fuck out of here, son. You ain't gonna give me a little props? Maybe nothing, like nothing, a little bit? Nothing? Jordan was like, nah.
I took that personal.
Nah, but come on, we all know Jordan is fucking. Not to mention that The Last Dance was probably the best sports documentary I've seen in a long time.
I don't know. I like the Jeter.
There's a Jeter documentary that you never even told me about?
No, the regular Jeter 30 for 30.
I haven't seen it.
What do you mean? You didn't see the Jeter 30 for 30?
No. You know what I was watching?
Or Jeter, whatever it's called. Yeah, I think it's 30 for 30. The Jeter. I think that one's way better.
Than The Last Dance?
The Last Dance is cool. Like, they left out someone. They left out the big man.
Hey, wait, who's the big man? Fucking Tony Kukoc?
No. Yeah, they left him out. They left out the other guy, too.
It's not his fault he didn't want to participate.
But then it's not a real documentary. You're leaving out parts of the story. I feel like, ones that everybody actually talks about. All right, we're getting off topic.
No. We're on topic. Why would you want to leave out Tony Kukoc if he played?
Who else?
No, actually, it wasn't Tony Kukoc.
It was the big man.
It was Luke Longley.
Luke Longley.
Luke Longley. It wasn't Tony Kukoc. It was Luke Longley.
Yes. Okay.
But also, you think they didn't reach out to Luke Longley to participate?
I think because they did something afterwards, and he asked him. He's like, "Yo, I wasn't really reached out to."
That's bullshit.
Why?
But he probably talking shit about Jordan, and they were like, "We ain't."
So you're watering down Jordan?
Yeah. You know how many people want to fucking take away from Jordan's legacy?
I think only Isaiah Thomas does.
Only Isaiah Thomas.
No, I think there's
Jordan cooked so many people in the NBA and embarrassed so many people, and the only person that's mad at him is Isaiah Thomas?
I think so. So everybody respects him.
Come on,
Isaiah
son.
Thomas doesn't.
Now,
maybe Scottie Pippen too.
Remember I told you to watch Vernon Maxwell on All the Smoke?
Yeah.
He said, yo, bro, I will go out and party all night long for anybody. He said, Jordan, I was going to sleep at 8 o'clock at night because I didn't want that man embarrassing me in front of all my friends. And I respect that. But to be honest, you know how many people probably hold resentment to Jordan because they tried to guard him and he dropped 50 on them?
That's not resentment. That's just like...
That's resentment, bro. Your kids are like, yo, Pop, I try to look up your highlights. Jordan cooked you every time I looked it up, it was Jordan cooking you. You know what I'm saying?
No. I feel totally opposite. I feel like it's like you did your best against the best.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. I agree.
He is the GOAT. I'm sorry. He is.
Hands down.
I used to stick up for LeBron, but then I'm like, okay, I'll give you the tip of the cap for the longevity.
Right.
But that's it.
The thing is with me and LeBron and Jordan, and we're just going to leave it at that because it's not going to be one of those conversations, is you go Jordan flu game and LeBron cramp game. You know what I'm saying? Jordan game-winning shot when apparently he had the flu and or food poisoning, whatever the last. But LeBron gets a cramp and they carry him off the court. Like, that is the most embarrassing thing I ever seen in my life. Like, as a man, as a grown man, around other grown men, I would never want them carrying me off of anything unless I had a heart attack or got shot. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's keep it funky. You know what I mean? That's just something that should never happen. And he's sitting there like this.
That's the other day. What was the last time? Was it the last time we recorded? The week before when he got elbowed in the stomach and he was like, ugh!
Bro, like they broke every rib in his side, son. He was laying on the floor and guess what? He got up and he was like, that's not fair. And I was like, wait a minute, bro. You are out of breath. You got the wind knocked out of you.
You were in the fetal position.
What happened there,
I don't
bro?
know. Yeah, all right.
So no. Can we just agree that LeBron he should get the next Oscar and whatever movie?
Space Jam 2.
Space Jam 3 and not a space. They should it should be him versus Alien. All right, guys. So we're gonna move on.
Off topic.
No, we had fun. We had fun.
Yeah.
Beginning of the episode, we should have fun, right? So we're gonna move on to the NBA playoffs, right? And first round has been set up between the Knicks and the Detroit Pistons. So now the Detroit Pistons last year won 14 games.
Yeah.
Insanity. And you know what? I'm a big underdog story fan. You know what I mean? I love this. But they won 44 games this season. It's safe to say that their coach is coach of the year. Right?
Is that how it works in the NBA?
When you win 14 games and then you make the playoffs,
okay.
Yes, that's exactly how it works.
Yes. I hope so. I hope he wins it. Well,
I have a wager.
I hope he wins it.
Yeah, okay.
But I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Just the way this NBA works is probably...
Nah, man. There's no way that he, after 14 games, same coach, comes back, takes their team, 44 wins, 38 losses, over 500, playing the Knicks in the first round, which is absolutely crazy. So can I just say something? So now, I understand sports media, whatever the case may be. I don't even know this guy's name, and I don't even care to know his name.
By the way, it's J.B. Bickerstaff, coach of the Pistons.
J.B. Bickerstaff should be coach of the year.
That's why I'm sorry we weren't saying his name right off the bat. We
have to show that respect.
Yeah.
Right?
He was the assistant to
Cleveland.
He was,
if I'm not mistaken, yeah.
That was a while back, yeah.
Let me know if I'm wrong. Either way, coach of the year right there. And the odds are probably saying the same. But with that being said, there's somebody on ESPN that was on NBA TV or NBA Live.
Oh, you're saying NBA Inside Stuff?
No, I wish I.
They're coming back. They're trying to bring it back.
Remember what was the baseball one? Fox
with Tim McCarver.
Oh man,
MLB. I know what you're talking. Yeah.
All right, so let's before we get distracted, right? So this nobody guy who I've never seen ever on any ESPN show says that the best player on the court during this series against the Knicks and the Pistons is going to be Cade Cunningham. How do you feel about that statement? You look like I didn't even see a look of disgust from this guy. This is supposed to be a Knicks fan, and you know what he says? Yeah.
It's a bold statement. But
it's a ridiculous statement. You're talking about Jalen Brunson, the third best point guard in the NBA. And then you also have Karl Anthony Towns.
Okay. And
you're
talking about a team that went from 14 to 44 wins, right?
Yeah, but that's not because of Cade Cunningham.
We were talking about a team that went from 58 to 51, right?
But how is that only solely because of Cade Cunningham?
And they use a bench. They have a bench. What I'm saying is because I think he's gonna have a great series against the Knicks. But he might be the best player on the court during the Knicks series. And I wish the Knicks series was 5 games, not 7.
You're telling me that Cade Cunningham is the best player on the court?
He might be.
The only I'm not even understanding how this is even a conversation. With Jalen Brunson coming, do you think that the Knicks didn't play Jalen Brunson for longer than 20 minutes each game to start the playoffs and have Cade Cunningham be the best player on the court?
He ain't gonna guard
playoff series.
He ain't gonna guard Cade Cunningham.
It does not matter. It does not matter. He cannot outperform Jalen Brunson. Period. It's not that he's guarding him. Josh Hart is OG. They're gonna put OG Anunoby on him,
and we see what OG's great defensively.
Offensively,
I mean, defense. I meant to say defensively, but then I'm not comparing the two. But I'm not going to say something, but I wasn't.
Say it.
No, I'm not.
No, we're talking.
No. This is no.
Come on, son. Speak your heart.
He over pursues sometimes, like he did against. But I'm not comparing Cunningham to Tatum. Mm-hmm. But I'm saying he over pursues, and that could be a problem.
He over pursues.
He tries too hard.
I see what you're trying to say.
And I feel like PJ Tucker called out the Knicks. You know, he's like, yo, you guys aren't tough enough.
And why do you think we're giving PJ Tucker more minutes?
Yeah, because we're not tough enough. I think Cade Cunningham is tough. I think he's tough.
Yeah, and guess what? PJ Tucker's going to go out there and he's going to give him 4 fouls and get taken out the game. And he could easily be taken out the game. Double him. I have not seen once the Knicks double him.
Knicks don't double nobody.
But who else is giving them points? Who can actually produce between them besides the Detroit Pistons shooting a lucky Alec Burke or Jaden Ivey, or they have Jalen Duren, who's a big man in the paint. He could give them points. But if you double Cade Cunningham, who's giving them points?
Okay, and somebody that gave the Knicks trouble before, Tobias Harris.
Tobias Harris is good. He's a 3-and-D kind of guy. Sorry.
But he beat us. He hurt us before on the 76ers.
You seen how close we played Detroit in the last game without Josh Hart, without Mitchell Robinson. All right. Can I just say something real quick? Mitchell Robinson. When's the last time we played Detroit? Was before? Okay, real quick.
Last game of the season.
So we played them.
Snap!
Ooh, yeah, motherfucker! I'll snap. I'm fucking excited. So boom, 113 and 410. I guarantee you one thing about the difference between these two games. Mitchell Robinson did not play 113. He definitely did not play 410. So the way our defense turned around, we went from, I can't remember the last. It was like 13th to 2nd in the NBA in defense when Mitchell Robinson came back. If you match Mitchell Robinson with Jalen Duren, that was the only thing that was stopping us was offensive rebounds, bro. I'm telling you, we had no big man.
And do we still have a big man?
We have 2.
I'm not excited for this.
We have a score. This is the most exciting Knicks series that I'm so pumped about this. I'm more excited than this series than when we played.
Okay, why are you so excited?
Because
for a 7-game series against the 6th seed, why?
Because of the grittiness. Like Detroit's gonna bring it.
Okay,
Detroit's gonna. Bring it.
That's what I'm afraid of. They're gonna bring it, and then it might go to it might go to 7, and then
it's not going to 7. We're gonna win in 6.
That's a lot of games already, man. That's already a lot of games for this Knicks team that we've burned out our starters. That's what I'm worried. That's what I'm worried about.
I feel like
I know we're gonna win this. I feel like we're gonna win the series. But I wish, like, back in the day, like, this series was a game 5. Like a 5-game series. I don't want to get burnt out so early, so fast. You said 6. Damn, man, 6?
Yeah.
Like, I wish you would have said 4. I wish you would have said sweet.
Of course. But realistically, I'm saying 6 because we have no perimeter defense.
Yeah, like, it ain't going to happen overnight.
Yeah, and we, honestly, with Jalen Duren, he's a fucking big dude. He gets rebounds. So now, it's not about us dominating the paint, getting all the rebounds. Josh Hart needs to be the deciding factor in this series. He needs to get, he's super triple-double, double-double. He needs to crash the boards and get the rebounds that nobody else could get. Because the only person coming out and getting rebounds on that Detroit team is Tobias Harris. And guess what? Let's talk about age. Josh Hart has more stamina. They're taking Tobias Harris out the game at least 3 times, and Josh Hart's playing how much? 48 minutes a game? Come on,
Is he still playing 48 minutes a game?
He better be. In the playoffs? He better, because now what happens is, see, everybody sees Tibbs and they shit on him, but what Tibbs is like a boot camp. So in the beginning of the season, he's literally conditioning you for the fucking playoffs. So by the time you get all the way there, guess what? You're ready to work those minutes. You're ready to earn those minutes. I'm telling you.
That sounds not right.
Okay.
It doesn't sound right. Like, I see, like, the Pistons have 8 players in double-digit scoring.
Right.
Knicks don't have that.
The Knicks don't have. What do you mean?
They don't have 8. They don't have 8 scorers in double digits for the season, like average.
What?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes, I
Are you sure?
Wait, hold on. 1,
I don't believe that.
5, 6,
Jalen Brunson, Carl Anthony Towns,
7, 8.
OG Anunoby. Show me. Well,
I had it looked it up earlier.
Come on, son. If you're gonna put up the Pistons and not the Knicks,
no, because I believe in the Knicks to win because they're better, but not.
I feel like you're about to move to Detroit and start working for Ford or some shit like that, bro. You kidding me? Right now, son.
8
What's
Mile.
up with
I'm
you?
going to 8 Mile.
You're about to start rapping Eminem lyrics and fucking wearing Rasheed Wallace jerseys.
Knicks have 5.
Okay.
They use more of their bench, and I'm just saying I wish.
So they have 8 scores in double digits.
Yes.
And we have 5. Right.
I'm not saying I'm wishing the Pistons win or anything. I just want to say is like they've been using their bench more. They got the coach of the year. They doing something right, and we.
What are you telling me?
We lost 7. We downgraded 7 games last year from last year.
So what are you telling me? What are you telling me right now about this Knicks Pistons series?
That if Knicks are going to show me something, they better sweep. They're not going to lose, but they better sweep.
So you mean to tell me if they win 4 out of 5?
Oh, 5, okay. What I'm saying is you need to save your energy somehow to play the Celtics, right? That's what you play next, right?
Right.
So you better take care of business now in the first round so you can actually have a chance in the second round. Because everybody counted out the Knicks already in the second round.
I don't know, man. I'm really looking forward to a good series, and I
don't want to see a good series. I want to see a sweep. I want to see them handle business.
A sweep. It's not going to be. I honestly think.
I don't want to go back to Little Caesars.
I said 6-4. What? I said 6-4. I meant Wigan. I mean the shit. Fuck 6-4.
6-4.
I meant the series is going to go 6 games. We're going to win 4, and then it's going to go 6 games.
Okay.
What I'm saying is I retract that statement. They're going to win 1 game, and we're going to win 4, and that's just going to be the end of it.
Like, I don't think the Knicks should go back to Little Caesars Arena. I love that name.
Is it Little Caesars?
The Cleveland plays in Little Caesars.
Pizza. No, but in hindsight, I got to say this. It's good for the NBA to see a team like Detroit, who is not the Phoenix Suns, who has Devin Booker, Kevin Durant, Bradley Beal, sold half their draft picks, more than half their draft picks to Brooklyn. That's how they got Mikal Bridges, how we got Mikal Bridges, who needs to step it up. Bro, all in all, if we're going to advance anywhere, he needs to be on some, like, playoff Jimmy shit. No? Do you think Mikal Bridges has to be, like, as soon as the playoffs start, he needs to be, like, playoff Jimmy?
He will. I think he'll be better. Like, I know you give him a tough shit.
I mean, all you got is hope for this fucking guy because hope is free and that's all we can afford to give him.
You posted that shit the other day on the...
Stop it. It's true. The ball went off his face. Let me tell you something. Okay, wait. That was hold on. When I give you... I'm sorry, my brother. When
but come on.
I want to hear this. Go ahead, tell me.
Okay, so I'm like 5 feet from you, right?
It's me and you.
No,
it's not 5 feet.
A little further.
The baseline from the top of the 3 to the baseline, that's at least 6 feet.
Okay, and then you throw a ball to me, that's kind of... You're not suspecting that pass.
What? You mean to tell me we came out of the timeout, and the timeout is I'm at the baseline, I pass you the ball. You mean to tell me that the play is for you? Mikal Bridges literally ran the baseline, was waiting for the pass. That was the whole play call.
But then he came to the hook, right?
Carl Anthony Towns. You turn around, give it to Mikal Bridges. He was looking for the other pass, which was coming through the paint, And it was just like a wide receiver who's trying to run without the ball. He looked and it went right off his face. And guess what? Are you surprised by that? How many times have you seen that happen this season? And yeah, I'm the bad guy for writing his ass on fucking Instagram. He's ass.
I was thinking about that. I was like, yo, I was thinking about the, what's his name song? Like, if you know, you know how much you hate him.
That was 10 years ago. If you know, you know. Shout out to Pusha. But let's be honest, bro. Come on now.
I just seen like the way the pass was so close. But if pay was designed for him, there was no Brunson at the time.
Inbound, Karl Anthony Towns comes. They give the ball to Karl Anthony Towns. He turns around. The play was to go to right to Mikal Bridges and to shoot the three. If not, look for the cut.
Yeah.
And guess what?
But I think I don't know. It's just they bunched them up so much. Like, you know, as a basketball player, I feel like that was so they were closer together than they should have been. I think it should have been more spread out. I don't know whose fault it was. I think they've been more spread out, and the play would have developed better.
You seen his turnover yesterday? He just threw the ball away.
What, yesterday?
Yeah.
They played yesterday?
Well, what's today?
The Nets game?
No, they played yesterday.
Who?
Just give me a second.
The Knicks?
Yeah, you do this to me. They played Cleveland yesterday. Oh, 2 days ago. They played Cleveland.
What the hell are you talking about?
They
had the back-to-back and then a day off.
They played Cleveland.
And the last game of the season.
They played Cleveland. Yo, number one, Darius Garland. Not really feeling that dude, bro. He cooked us. He cooked us. He cooked us so bad. He cooked us. And you know what? Up 23. Here's another thing. We're up 23. Then we're up 13. How do we lose that game, bro?
Do you want to win that game?
Yes.
Why?
It's a statement game. Because we lost all the games to the Celtics.
13?
You need momentum going into the playoffs, bro.
I seen Tyler Kolek in. I seen these kids in. I seen, like, you know what I mean? Like, he's saving you guys for the playoffs. Maybe
bro, it's momentum. You lose against the Pistons, who you're seeing in the playoffs.
Yeah, you don't want to show them your whole arsenal.
So you're going to go lose against the fucking Cavaliers.
Cavaliers, Pistons, everybody. I don't care.
You ready for this? You're playing the Pistons. You don't start Josh Hart. You don't start OG Anunoby. You don't start Karl Anthony Towns. You're going to play the fucking Cavaliers. You're going to start Josh Hart. And you're going to start OG Anunoby. You're still going to fucking lose.
Like, I don't know what, we didn't watch today's game, but you know what I'm saying? I'm like, get them their minutes, get them some run, because off of back-to-back. Off of back-to-back. So, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I get it. That's fine.
But none of our starters played.
When?
Today.
Okay, that's fine. So you got them their minutes the day before back-to-back.
Right.
So that's it.
So now the
you don't want to show your stuff to the Pistons. And you're actually getting you guys some
so you're comfortable going into the end of the season with losing every fucking game against the top 4 teams, top 3 teams, and then losing to Detroit right
because
before we have to see them.
You're not playing the top 4 teams right now. You're playing the Pistons.
You're on some James Bond coaching shit as opposed to like on some fucking like John Rambo shit.
Is there one team that's so hot right now besides the Lakers that's like you know what I mean? Like who else is hot in NBA that you're like, okay?
No, you got a fucking point. The Lakers are the only one that literally as soon as that Luka trade, they fucking skyrocketed.
I don't see a team that's like, oh my god, like what the hell's going on?
Golden State, since that Jimmy Butler trade, has been on fucking fire, bro. They have been on fire, bro.
I'm so tired of hearing Golden State.
Here's the thing about Golden State. They beat the Denver Nuggets, and the Denver Nuggets fired Mike Malone. Yeah.
I seen something the other day that, Nikola Jokic was writing up plays for them.
I saw that.
He was on the scoreboard.
2-time MVP. Fucking king of the court, and you're gonna sit there and watch your team just get embarrassed.
Averaging a triple-double this year, bro. Averaging a triple-double.
Player coach like fucking this dude Will Ferrell and Tropic Thunder. That's great.
But what was another thing? Damn it!
Talk to me.
I forgot. We're talking about the West Coast. Yeah. I'm sick. You know why I don't like the Golden State?
Why?
I think I'm sick of hearing Steve Kerr talk. He's like, 82 games is a lot for these NBA players.
Stop that bullshit.
He always has something to
Didn't he just win 81 games fucking a couple years ago?
Not 81, but yeah. But you know what?
No, he won 80 games.
They lost 2 games?
Golden State Warriors. Hold on.
Listen, Like you can't keep sticking up for your guys. Like yo, the sport is a sport. It's been like this forever. Stop trying to freaking cater to the players, man.
73 wins. Sorry, excuse me. I know
like
80 is crazy.
Like what, 82?
I know, my bad. Yo, listen,
it's fine. It's fine.
I'm here to apologize. I
was just like, wait,
here to apologize.
I was like, damn.
But nigga, fucking 73 wins is still crazy, bro.
Yeah, but I don't know. It feels like his best player because he's done soon, right?
Right.
Because Steph's out. Draymond Green, whatever. But you know what I'm saying? It's talking like, it's 82 games is a lot. Come on, man.
Right.
Just because you're on the end of your career, it doesn't mean that you have to voice your opinion about the sport. You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah, I agree.
I don't care for that crap. I don't
either.
I heard that and I was like, this guy's speaking again. I know when he speaks about Trump and crap, whatever. But don't talk about this.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what I mean? Keep it as it is. And you ready to give these guys half days off? Days off so much.
Yeah, come on now, bro.
Say something.
Half days off.
I'm not going to say it.
Yo, bro, look at it.
You know what I was going to talk about, right? You know what I was going to talk about?
Don't jump up, Chip.
You know what I'm talking about? Wait, do you know?
Wait,
do you know?
I will find out later, but I don't want to start guessing.
It's not bad.
All right, so fucking say it then. Whatever.
No, it's not crazy. It's
What's
about
up?
Players taking days off.
What?
You know who that hurts?
Who?
The kid.
Oh my! It hurts the kids.
Yeah. Like a little kid in Detroit, waiting to see Steph Curry, and he takes day off again. You know what I'm saying?
But you gotta worry about the kids.
It's all about the kids, man.
So
the generation.
What do you want him to do? Pull a Mikal Bridges, go in and shoot a 3, and then be like, "Shout out to all my childrens," and then fucking hit the bench. Son, come on now, bro. Shout out to all the kids. Shout out to all the kids. All right, man. Yo, not for nothing. We all know how he feels about the Detroit Pistons.
Tell us how you feel.
I'm going to tell you how I feel.
Tell us how the series goes.
4-1. Okay. It's going to be...
You said 6 earlier. Now you backtracked. Now you went to... Okay.
I said 6-4. I mean, chill. Stop. I fucked that one up. 6 games, 4-2. But I retract that.
Okay.
5 games, 4-1. Detroit's going to win a tough game.
In Detroit?
I think they win here.
In New York?
I think they win in New York. And it's going to be like, oh my God, we're going back to Detroit. 1-1. And then we just, boom, 2 games in Detroit. Bring that shit back home. Seal it there. And then we move on.
I hope you're right. I want to be right.
Right.
But I just don't want to get... Again, we talked about this already. Yeah.
Talk to me. What? You don't want to get like...
exhausted. Over 6 seed.
But then you got Landry Shamet. Shamat. Landry Shamamat. But Landry Shamet, fucking dude has heart. Last game, we seen him play against what's this dude? Malik Beasley. Try to bully him in the corner. Gave him the little, you so small. He said, oh yeah? 2 threes in your face. In your face. Helped us win the game. That's all we need. That's all we need is heart. At this point, with the way we've been losing, the way we lost our kind of like a confidence, what we need is heart. What we need is momentum. What we need is leadership. Jalen Brunson is our leader. He should be. I'll be in the throwing bottles everywhere, just wilding out. You guys need to play harder. It shouldn't only be on OG. OG is the only player. Dude, you want to talk about Karl Anthony Towns with his 8 turnovers the last game, bro? 8 turnovers? You turned the ball over 8 times? Come on, fam. You can't do that. We beat ourselves.
But I think
we beat ourselves.
I think they were coasting into the playoffs.
You know what I'm saying? Playing Detroit, we beat ourselves. We turned the ball over 14 times. Yes, we lost that game, but we lost that game without OG Anunoby, without Josh Hart. Right? Mm-hmm. Like, are you kidding me? We turned the ball over that many times? So it's a joke. It really is a joke.
It's regular season. All said and done. Now it's playoffs.
Now we start over. Fair enough. Like it's
which Karl Anthony Towns are we gonna get?
I don't understand how we could get a different Carl.
No, but I'm just saying.
It's not like Julius Randle who's playing small forward.
But I'm saying Timberwolves won when he was just living out on the 3-point line. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see that one.
Come on, we know the position he plays now. He can't play that. That's not it. That's not the position he plays. He's second scorer. He's first scorer on the team.
Yeah.
Jalen Brunson coming back from that ankle injury is second scorer on the team. We expect Karl Anthony Towns to carry that weight.
Yeah. But I also need you to take it to the hole. Take it to the house.
And you know what? Like you said, pause. Beginning of the season, you said you need your big man to spread it out, right? Tell me he's not the assist king.
Yeah.
He's out there laughing, looking, throwing fucking dimes, bro. You asked that for him, right?
Yeah.
So you can't take that away from him.
I'm not. I won't.
Fair enough. So that's why it kind of bothers me, because it's like you're talking about the Detroit's going to give us such a problem. This is blowing my mind. How like
I don't know. I just think they're going to play good ball against us. I think they match up well against us.
You're thinking Alec Burke is just going to hit a bunch of fucking finagle fucking fugazi threes and just fucking try to keep the score close?
I just think it's going to happen. I don't know.
Here's what I'm thinking.
I don't want to think too much, but I'm thinking too much because I just watched the Knicks in the playoffs so long, and they always do the same thing, and
it's the first round.
But it's a 7-game series too. I wish it was 5. I keep saying that. I wish it was 5. Give us some more energy later on.
You ready for this? Here's me being as critical as I was on
We're gonna get smoked by Tim Hardaway Jr.
Nah.
I'm kidding. I just wanted to get that reaction out of him.
Get the fuck Tim Hardaway
I just
Jr.
want to get that reaction.
You got that one, motherfucker. But yo, Mikal Bridges, I got a feeling he's gonna step up. I got a feeling he's gonna dig in. He's gonna be a dog. He's gonna average 20 points in the playoffs.
He's been rope-a-doping us the whole season.
The whole time. And he's going to be dropping mad NBA young boy quotes on us in his captions, dude. All on Instagram, right? I've been down, but I'm back now.
All right. Yeah, let's go.
All right, let's move on.
Knicks sweep. That's it.
Knicks. No, now the Knicks sweep.
No, that's what I'm hoping. That's what I'm hoping for, not what I'm thinking is going to happen.
You just said Knicks sweep. Let's go.
Yes, that's what I want.
That's it.
I want to save energy.
That's it.
But I think what I think and what I want, what I know.
But I know what I think, what I want, what I know.
Tell me what you want.
Tell me what you want, what you really, really want.
I want to sweep. That's what I want. I want to sweep.
Fucking A.
All right.
Tell me what you want, what you really want.
Where did we get Spice Girls from?
You started that shit, not us.
I did.
All right, we bumping on. So, sorry. So we're gonna skip baseball because the Yankees. You know, it's the early in the season. The Mets have been Metsing. The Yankees have been Yankees.
Torpedo bats are not a thing. It's not. I mean, everybody's using them. Nothing's changed.
That's it. That happened quick. Yeah. Anthony Volpe gave 2 away the last 2 games, bro. He can't keep fucking batting his hands. Really? He swings. Both of them shits went into the stands. Walking away with souvenirs. We're losing other pitchers. Stroman went fucking on the fucking IL. Cortisone shots in his knee. We're calling people up.
That's just called hurt feelings.
No. Yeah, probably. Because
he's like, yeah.
He got roped in the first inning.
Bro,
they gave up 5 on us. Yeah.
They have
It's all right, bro. You can laugh all you want.
That new social media thing where everybody's posting like they look like action figures. And they have him, and they had him in a McDonald's uniform.
Nah. Like, yeah. You ain't sending that shit to me, though, son.
I can't. You're I'm not.
Nah,
I won't rub him in his face. You rub him in your face, Paul, whatever.
Don't be rubbing nobody in nobody's faces. You know what I'm saying?
Like, he's not. You want to yell at your starter, and your ERA is like 11.
Yeah,
Stop it.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Honestly, it was probably.
We're usually wrong about a player. Remember, everybody.
I was spot on. I was spot on.
Yeah,
with
he
that
is not.
Man.
He is not.
And shout out to the dude that was yelling at me on TikTok about that shit too, talking about how Stroman's the starter and don't be mad at him because he wants to be a starter. That man is a reliever. He's middle reliever, 2 innings best. He needs to get with the program, and maybe when he comes back from that injury, he has kind of like a self-awakening. Maybe he needs to meditate a little bit to realize that. I'm just saying he could help the Yankees a lot, maybe win a championship, but not as a starter, my boy.
Maybe, yeah, but he has to wait till Heel comes back. And what's the other kid's name?
Come on, Clark Smith.
Clark Schmidt.
Schmidt. He's on his way back.
He's
He'll
ready,
be back in like a week.
I think he had his last start, right? I think he had his season start.
He did the 4 Ks, 2 innings. Great job. Yeah. Great job. But yeah, so besides that, baseball.
He just can't embarrass himself anymore. Like, he just has to keep his head above water right now.
He like Nestor Cortez himself mad quick, but that's like your third start. That's not a Nestor Cortez kind of situation.
Yeah, he actually, after that, Nick,
he had a great outing. Great outing. Good for him.
Like that. Yeah.
It was probably like, going back to your home, giving a speech at your, they just fucking roast you kind of shit, So I get it, man. And I got nothing but love for Nasty Nestor, man. But we had to do it to him, son. I'm just saying.
It wasn't the bats. It was Nasty Nestor.
Yeah, but saying that, it's like we knew that Stroman was a liability. And we were trying to unload him. Nobody wanted to pick him up. So we said, fuck it. We'll use him in our rotation. And here we are. He gave up 5 runs in the first inning. He didn't even give us a whole 3. He gave us a third. 2 in the third. And then we got him out of there. And then guess what? Now he has a knee injury. So don't blame us because we've been talking the truth for how long? Yeah. Right? But let's leave baseball alone because, let's leave baseball alone because,
we're not even 1 quarter into the season. Yeah.
I've been to a couple games. It's fun. I love going to games. It's cold. It's rainy. It's baseball, But yesterday, me and Billy went to go see NYCFC play at Citi Field.
Yeah. I was there 2 weeks in a row.
2 weeks in a row. Good
home opener and NYC.
Right? Absolutely. We actually, you weren't there 2 weeks in a row. You were at the home opener, and then
I meant Citi Field home opener, the Mets home opener.
Oh shit, and Yankee Stadium home opener.
I'll make a little reel about that so you guys can check out my little experience.
Facts, yeah. He definitely has the best reel, and you know what? Should I put it out there? I'm gonna put it out there. Oh, I'm putting it out there. Fuck it. So he has a picture. You want to talk about the picture, or should I?
You talk about the picture.
No,
I'm getting red. I'm getting red right
now. It's your picture.
You'll see it. You'll see the picture.
You talk about it.
All right, so I had a couple of drinks after the home opener.
As everybody does.
I had super drinks.
As everybody does.
Okay, yeah. My girl doesn't see it that way, but whatever.
We all do.
Okay, so me and my boy Chris were walking out the stadium, walking to the train.
Just to clarify, this is the Mets home opener leaving Citi Field.
Yes. Thank you for clarifying that.
I got you. I'm just want some people.
Now we stumbling home. We stumbling to the train. It's like good 500 yards to the from the stadium to the 7 train, and we come across Ron Darling.
Fucking Ron Darling, bro.
He's taking pictures with other people, and my boy Chris is like, "Yo, it's Ron Darling." I'm like, one eye I'm like, he's like, "Yo, let's get a picture." I'm like, no, I'm in no shape.
Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you say, yeah, fuck it, it's Ron Darling?
Because I did this with my boy Chewy back in the day with the comedian from Half Baked, the white guy. I had the picture. Jim Brewer. I have that one.
And what, he shitted on you or something?
No, he fucking traumatized But it's always I always feel like I don't want to be the nuisance to people. I just want to be like, hey, that's who I am as a person. I just feel like I don't want to be nuisance. Whatever. So.
I wish you would feel the same way about me.
I do. I miss you all the time.
I'm fucking with you, whatever, bro. Come on, stop it.
Okay.
All right.
So we see Ron Darling, and he's like, whatever. He's like taking pictures, and like, Chris is like, let's get a picture. I'm like, nah, man, let's leave it alone. He's walking to his car because we're right by the parking lot.
Right.
And then he's like, come on, guys. I went with my 5-year-old.
Was he standing with a 5?
No, I did not see the 5-year-old.
So there was no. He just lied to you that there was a 5-year-old.
I think so. I think so. He might have been behind him, but I'm just looking at him.
He's like,
but there was nobody. Actually, there was nobody in front of him because we stopped and then we seen him and then we let's take a picture. And then I'll post a picture and then you'll be like,
wait till you see this picture. I don't think it's that bad. I think it's because honestly, if somebody don't want to take a picture shoot, they should be like, nah, I'm not taking a picture shoot. Thank you guys. Maybe next time or something like that. He stopped. He took a picture. He gave him a little smirk, like a little. And then that was the end of it. But he hit me up the next day. He made it seem like he was giving him the fucking finger in his face like this. And I'm like, bro, it's a great picture.
It's a picture. It's Chris here. Ron Darling here. And it's like 6 degrees of separation.
Yeah, but it's not. It's fault that you guys decided to fucking stay like
he didn't want to do it. And I just feel, I don't know. I just feel that way.
Come on, guys.
Whatever. So I'm gonna post a picture.
It's a great picture.
Right after we post, Jesse sends me the thing.
I got you.
Posted it. I'm gonna post a picture.
It's a great picture. It's a great picture. I honestly don't think it's that bad. And honestly, I didn't know that he was taking pictures of people.
Right before, yeah, he took a picture with a lady. It was just two. You don't want to take a picture with two dudes.
So he took a picture of ass man. Look at you. He was like, bro, come on now, bro.
You're 40 and drunk.
And you're like, whatever, Ron, darling, get in this picture. Listen, darling.
3-starter. Whatever.
No, right. I honestly think it was an amazing fucking picture.
I'll show you.
And it's not as bad as you think it was. I think it was really good, to be honest. I think it was fucking fantastic. I gotta be honest.
Okay.
It's not as bad.
Make me feel better.
Yeah. I thought you were fucking gonna be out there all fucking side face like no, you guys were smiling and shit. Yeah, it kind of looked like you snuck into his picture. But fair enough, it was still a good picture. Nonetheless.
Yeah. All right, where we at?
All right, so we spoke about baseball. The Mets are Metting, the Yankees are Yankeeing, right? Fair enough. And now, all right, so let's move on to NYCFC. So me and Billy went to NYCFC yesterday. We put it on our IGs and our all the social medias that we have going, and it was actually a good game.
Rainy, cold.
It was rainy, cold. It was kind of exactly what you want from the sport, right? Not for nothing. Like,
very England game, right? British, very British.
If you could do it in a cold day in Queens, you know what I mean? You could do it anywhere.
And it was closer to home. It wasn't like the Bronx.
The Bronx.
That was nice.
Because the Bronx, you got to pay $12, $15 going there, $15 coming back. Then you got to pay $40 for parking. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. At least when you go to City Field, you might have to pay for parking, but there's no tolls going there and back. That's why I can't wait for the stadium to get built. Yeah. Oh, I can't wait for that. And we're talking 2027, baby. 2 more years. 2 more years. But with that being said, we went to the game, and it was cold. It was rainy. We got there relatively early, which is a shocker because we're always late for everything. But we walked in, we found our spot, and we found our spot right behind the goal. And like you said in the video on our Instagram, which is at BP Small Talk, you said, listen, we were aggressive the whole first half. We just couldn't get the job done. Aggressively on the second half. Unfortunately, I'm watching the whole game, and then I'm like, yo, I couldn't. I'm like, yo, I gotta go to the bathroom. Like, I just have to go. And as I'm in the bathroom, I hear, and of course, when I come out, one of the sickest goals, Alonso Martinez, he deked
as aggressive as the NYCFC was. So was their goalie, man.
He was trying to chase him down, right? Like he stole his bike. Yeah. He was like, come over here, come over here. I was like, and he just took the ball around them and scored the most gorgeous fucking goal.
I was like, it was wet, so I was like, don't let that ball die. You know what I mean? It was spinning and spinning, and it just kept going. I was like, oh.
It was such a good game.
You seen that video that we posted up with the glasses?
Oh man. So now it's crazy because like, is that the new thing? Like, do players eventually start wearing those VR glasses to like give us a different perspective of the game?
Unless you're like Will Chamberlain that has glasses, like you're not gonna just wear glasses.
Will Chamberlain, I'm saying.
I'm thinking about people that wear glasses.
I'm thinking about the players, the
Bill
refs,
Cartwright,
the refs. Maybe the refs start wearing these glasses.
I hope so, but that would not. It makes too much sense for them to do it. Like right now, like the NFL changed this year,
right?
With they're using actually technology for the first downs.
Right.
Finally,
right.
You had the technology for years, and now you're starting to use it.
Right.
So now, if you have that, the umpire cam, you see the home runs that are awesome in spring training. They have the thing, the little GoPro, whatever they have, and they see the home run leave the plate.
Like,
that's like, oh my god, this is crazy. Why don't they have that? And in the regular season, what do we got?
Yeah, absolutely.
You get a five.
Even with the challenging of the balls and the strikes. Like there's a bunch of
like camera view that you don't see. Man, like exactly, what are you doing? You're short selling the customer, and that doesn't make sense. And that's why MLB always falls short of all the other sports.
Right.
And I'm tired of, you know what I mean? We have the technology now. Use it.
I hear you 100% on that. Definitely, bro. Sheesh.
What a game yesterday.
It was an amazing game. I mean, finally just being able to close out a game. We take the lead, right? Here's what happens. We take the lead. We dominate. We make a lap defensive-wise. And then guess what? It just collapses after that. Mm-hmm. It happened against Atlanta, which was literally probably the worst game I've seen us play. Like, the Columbus game was bad.
Right, which one was that?
So now, let's not talk about Minnesota, because Minnesota was 4th in the league. They were a great team. We gave them a run.
Was that the first goal in 2 minutes? What team is that?
Yeah, that's when Alonso Martinez hit the post on the.
Okay.
Yeah, so we could have at least drew that game, but, whatever. Why dwell on shit that's in the past? But what I'm saying is, I'm going to dwell on shit that's in the past. The last 2 games. Atlanta going up 3-1. And then Keaton Parks with his own goal. You could feel the momentum shift in that whole game. Then it was just pressure. You could feel goal after goal after goal. And honestly, it was discouraging. Columbus, we should have won that game. And drawing that game felt like a loss.
Yeah.
Felt like a loss. So now here we are, right? And so it's like, okay, we win this game against Philly. Great game. We played, like you said, aggressively.
And they're better. They're a good team right now, right?
We are a great team. Philly, yeah, Philly's.
They're higher than us.
If I'm not third in the league or whatever the case may be.
But you said, like, remember you asking? I was asking about them yesterday, and you said, like, oh, they're better than us, but they can't beat us. They're higher rankings, but they can't beat us.
They're better than us, but they can't beat us. They can't beat us. It's one of those things like, so now Philly's 5th. Philly's 5th, and NYCFC is 10th.
So we went from 13th to 10th.
13th to 10th.
Okay, yeah.
But you know what? It's still early in the season. Yeah. What we need to do is tighten up.
I think the coach is still trying to find his way.
Our back, yeah. Because also, he's like I told you, he needs to find the players.
Yeah.
He's like, all right, I got to take this guy out. I got to put this guy in.
Yeah.
He's not running like Ojeda. Oh, they took Ojeda out. And when they took Ojeda out, he got in trouble for something, showing up late.
Yeah.
They put him in the second half.
Nice.
And yeah, you saw that, right?
Yeah.
They put him in the second half.
Fucking Miyagi-san.
My son. They put him in the second half, and he made a difference for us to win that last game that we won. But then after that, it's just been like, But guess what? Momentum.
Yeah.
Now we're on the road. We won the last game. Now our next game is against New England. The 19th, Saturday. And then we have Toronto the 25th. We have to win both those games away just to even be able to be in the conversation about being a team that could possibly make the playoffs. You know what I mean? You don't want to lose so many games and just be outplayed so early in the season.
Because your team, as a team, you get dejected.
Yeah, tell me not. Yeah, you ain't.
The fan base ain't gonna quit on you, but sometimes you as a person is like, damn.
Right. Yeah, it sucks. And I thought maybe the last game when Alonso Martinez shot the penalty and it bounced off the bar, they had just subbed in Bakra. And I thought, Bakra, you're trying to build his confidence. Why not let him take the penalty? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Build his confidence up. Get him going. Like, yeah, I'm that dude now. Let's fucking both start scoring goals.
But I feel that's not the MLS way right now.
Nah, but that's
not right. I don't think
coach should be doing that shit.
I think the coach is still trying to find his way. He's trying to find a way.
Absolutely.
But I think that what you said right there should have been a way to actually find his way.
Right.
By doing that.
Right. So with that being said, we're 10th. We're climbing the charts. It was a great game.
Good show out for Citi Field.
Oh, yo. What?
In that weather.
What? I could at least say
my mittens on.
Oh, he had his long mittens on. His fingers were like 4 times as long, bro. He was mad creepy with them shits. He was trying to just be like, wee. But with that being said, great turnout. Yeah. When we built our stadium is gonna be like, I can't wait.
You can see the different,
in the fan base. You know what I mean? Who wants to go? As somebody that lives in Brooklyn, who wants to go to the Bronx every time they play?
Yeah.
Citi Field's 15 minutes away from us.
It's a nice train ride away.
Nice train. The only thing is, they ain't shit around there. You got to open up bodegas or something in the area, bro.
Well, they got Hard Rock Casinos coming.
Yeah, but the stadium's going to be there in 2 years. They got to open up a store.
Yeah.
It should be bodega, I mean, should be stadium, bodega, just to serve the community. You know what I mean?
They have to, because there'll be affordable housing over there too. So they're gonna have to build bodegas.
Bodega first.
Yeah,
actually, the bodega should be built first before the stadium. Because when I go to Citi Field, I might want to stop
how big's a bodega?
It should be a big bodega.
Like a Seatown bodega?
Like Associated.
Well, it has a regular like a bodega cat and like general manager bodega cat?
Yeah, no, it should be like a family of bodega cats. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, the Masters, my brother, what you got going on here, bro?
Yeah, well, I've been watching all weekend.
Right.
Yeah. Bryson DeChambeau was my man.
Right.
But I'm looking at this leaderboard and he fell off the face of the earth. I don't know what happened to him.
Really?
Rory McIlroy, not a big... Like, he's going to win. It looks like he's about to win the Grand Slam, the career Grand Slam, and he just fell into the water.
Well, what is the career Grand Slam? So people that don't know.
Okay, it's the Masters, PGA Championship, U.S. Open, and the British Open, and the Open.
And he's done the three.
He's done three, and there's only one he's missing.
And how far is he? And I heard the last time he won a major championship was 10 years ago.
Yes.
Really? Yeah. So he's on one right now.
Yeah. So he's always on one, but then he the last weekend. No, he actually misses the cut a lot. Like he just falters. But now he's actually on one. He's up 2 on Rose.
So what does he need to do in order to win? Just keep it steady?
Well, he just went in the water, and he's up 2, but
the water takes away 2.
Yeah,
no?
You lose 1.
You lose 1.
Yeah. But you got to shoot from somewhere that you really don't want to shoot from.
Look how gorgeous that is, bro. That ain't no Flushing Meadow Park, bro.
No, that's a
that ain't no
tree.
Fucking.
Yeah. Every hole's got a special name.
What is it like the fucking?
Now I feel
it's
bad.
Not, you ain't gonna see no scratch running around there.
Yeah, they make like. Oh, my friend sent me the thing like $100 million of merchandise a day.
Really?
Yes.
Aren't they selling sandwiches for like $1.50?
$1.50, but the merchandise you buy garden gnomes and t-shirts.
Garden gnomes.
The garden gnomes are the biggest sellers.
That's fire. Imagine yo, that is dope. That's dope. Golf is such a sport. Like if anybody listening to us has never played golf, just try it. Like maybe. And I'm not talking about like what's that shit? Mini golf. No, I'm talking about like maybe a pitch and putt where you have to learn the rules of golf. It's such a calming sport, and it takes time, but man, it literally gives you peace of mind, and I love being out there.
And I'm gonna take him out to a real course this year. And we're gonna film some of it, and I know him. He's my brother. He's gonna get frustrated.
Ooh!
But I know once you hit one good shot, everybody knows who plays golf. You hit one good shot, it takes away all the bad shots.
Because we've been to driving ranges. We've been to a lot.
Pitch and putt. It's pitch and putt more. Like
my patience is non-existent when it comes to this shit, bro. Honestly, man.
Yeah. Well, I think...
So who do you think?
I think Rory's got it.
Rory's going to take it down?
Yeah. Sorry, Cavo.
I know, Cavo, yeah.
He's anti-Rory. Me too. I am too. Whatever.
You sick of him? What are you sick of? What's Rory's problem?
He's just very vocal.
About what?
About, like live and just crap. I don't know.
If you're not vocal about shit, what are you standing for?
Yeah, but then he changes his tune later on.
Oh, he's...
he says one thing,
topsy-turvy?
Yeah.
Right.
I just don't care for
you
that.
You ain't about that
Stand
life.
on your business.
Stand on business, Rory. But he's about to post the Grand Slam. So
yeah, and that's
gotta
weird.
Respect that.
This guy was tied right now and after the first hole, and then all of a sudden he's -6. What the hell happened, bro?
And who's that?
DeChambeau.
DeChambeau? What is he, Canadian?
No,
it sounds real Canadian.
No, Bryson DeChambeau.
You ain't tell me where he's from.
I don't even know where he's from. Kentucky?
Nah.
Yeah, he's a country boy.
Yo, Cavo tells me, he goes, yo, did you hear about this? What happened when Messi was playing against Kansas and they gave the tickets back? I was like, Kansas? He's like, yeah, Messi was playing Kansas in the MLS, and when he didn't play, I was like, Houston, bro? He was like, Kansas, Houston. I was like, you motherfucking nigga.
Yeah.
Say, fuck.
Oh, he's from.
Yeah, he don't give a shit about none of that. All right, yo, so here we are. Boom. Hope you enjoyed our episode. I know we had fun, but now we're going to start ripping packs. Now's the best time for y'all guys to be like, I love you guys, and, like, subscribe, hit the notification button.
Hey,
But a lot of us has reached out to us saying, when are you guys ripping packs again? So here's what we're doing. We're ripping now. Topps 2025 celebration. Now, in these rips, you're looking for autographs, and there's a special pack there's a special card called the Big Head. The Big Head players. I mean, I get it.
350 card set.
And that's a big
checklist.
It's a big checklist, but they drop certain cards with certain. You ever played NBA Jam?
Of course, Big Head.
Big Head, exactly. So that's what we're gonna do now. I have 16 packs. He has 16 packs. We're gonna try to get through them, and then
we'll do it as fast as we can. Exactly. So I know you guys are tired of us already.
And hopefully we rip something that is worth it, right?
There we go.
So here we go. We're out.
All right, these are weird.
Volpe.
These are new.
Aaron Judge. Vladimir Guerrero. Oh, look, should I put like all the mascots to the side?
Oh yeah, of course.
Like that? So with that being said,
I got an 8-bit. I don't know what. Oh, I gotta see what this is. Ooh, we got a sparkle. Nothing. I got an 8-bit. Dylan Cruz. That's pretty good.
Oh, that shit. Yeah. That's actually on the box. And nothing.
What is this? James Wood rookie. Nice.
Put that shit to the side, boy.
And I got a Shohei. Stars of the MLB. Fool you. I hate it.
Fucking worse.
They're in every Topps. Come on, Topps. Do better.
Yeah, but you know what time it is already with this nonsense. Oh, what's this?
What do you got?
Xavier Bogaerts fucking pink parallel. I got
Is that a confetti?
Nick Gordon silver parallel. Mm-hmm. I have a Ryan Thompson whatever.
Look at that
Kobe
weird...
Mayo 8-bit.
Oh, so 8-bits is a normal thing.
Yeah, 8-bits.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
8-bit is probably whatchamacallit.
Regular, yeah. Stars
Regularly insert, yeah. So yeah, after this, I'm going with my lady to a rave.
Good luck with that.
Nah, I'm pumped about it. Actually, I've been dealing with so much in my personal life that I could literally just unwind. Dirty wine, girl. Dirty wine, girl.
I thought if you're gonna dirty wine, you should have been at the Vibes Cartel. And
I wanted to go, son. Number one, I saw the. What we got here?
A game day drip, Paul Skeens.
You don't even know what that is.
I don't know, but I
go, oh! Bryce Harper looking like a cowboy.
I see that on the thing.
He said, howdy.
We got a Philly fanatic.
Yo, who is it? Orbit. I saw this again on the fucking. Those are cards that I saw on the whatchamacallit.
Stupid things. Take it easy.
Yeah, but look at this one right here. Is this the same character? Watch him. This might be a SSP. I'm not sure.
Which one?
The short print on
Wally the Green?
Wally the Green. Because if you look at the box, look at the box. Look, we hit all of them. We hit Wally. We hit the Dylan Cruz.
Yeah, but we need that auto.
Give me a
freaking auto of the what's his name? The fucking Mr. Met.
Mr. Mitt. Don't forget.
I got a Bronx Palmer's card. Whatever that
Who?
is.
Bronx.
I'll go right to it.
Ron Palmy.
Who we got? Oh, Verdugo, Judge, and Soto. A little late to the party.
We hit the. Yo, listen, we hit the World Series, bro. So come on, show a little. Jazz Chizzy. Remember what we said? Remember what we said?
We got a Volpe.
Remember what we said?
Volpe. What is it?
Chaz Chisholm.
That's a confetti.
Remember that shit? Chaz Chisholm was probably the funniest.
Juan Soto 8-bit. So hey, we got two of these, no?
What? Let's see what we come on. We looking for Brolic.
Yeah, I need something. Ooh.
Oh, look at the bear. We got a bear here. Bear here.
TC Bear, that's his name? He doesn't even got a cool name. He's TC Bear.
TC Bear.
What are we doing with these?
I know. Come on now.
Stop with that.
Not for nothing. We're probably looking specifically for autos and big heads.
Yeah.
Is this a big head? Look at that fucking. Come on, Sam. Come on, man. Will Warren.
Game day. Okay, this is just a normal.
Literally
look,
just.
Look what we're doing here. What are we doing here?
That's what I'm saying.
What are we doing here?
That's what I'm saying. You know what time it is with these guys. Oh, Tommy Edman, that kid's a beast. Soto
keep ripping
again
for a
with the
second?
8-bit. Look at this.
I gotta use the bathroom.
Do your
keep
thing.
ripping.
Look at those two. Same shit.
We have the, this is the
It's the same rip. It's the same rip with the nonsense. You know what I'm saying?
We're used to this, right? Tops.
Of course. Tops just literally gives you the base of everything. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna keep ripping. I'm gonna keep finding it. So today, we wanted to get a box of cards. We ended up selling. I don't know if you remember. We pulled the Jacob Wilson 9 out of 10, and we sold it for $180. So we took that $180 and we flipped it into this box here, and we're trying to make, maybe enough to make another box. But by the looks of things, it looks like a bunch of hot garbage coming out of this, man. I gotta be honest. It really is unfortunate. There's nothing coming out of this. But yeah, I don't know, man. There's something about ripping cards. I don't know if any of you guys collected cards as a kid. When I grew up, there was a card shop called Stan's. It was It was on Mesereau between Manhattan Avenue and Leonard and Greenpoint in Brooklyn, and we used to go there. I used to go there with my $9, and he probably fucking got over on me 50 times over. But I used to go there and like buy my little packs of cards, my little singles. You know what I mean? It's like when you grow up collecting things, it means a lot. You know what Brandon Lowe. To me, at least, it means a lot. This is pretty cool. This is a pretty cool card. It's nostalgic for your boy, to say the least. So.
What I miss?
Nothing. This James Wood card is pretty cool. I don't know if it's a really fire variant, so I don't know what's going on here. But I'm just pulling away, my bro. You know how this shit goes.
Sorry about that.
Nah, do your thing, my bro.
Need your Coles, man. Road sodas.
Yo, you ain't lying. And literally still bricking it. Boom. On my way there. Barry Larkin. This mascot's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool mascot.
Yeah, but are you going to keep that in Vegas, though?
Yeah, I hear you, bro. Let's go. Let's keep bumping.
Here we go. We got 2 turnovers. So that's promising. Hold on. No.
Ellie, incoming. Vaughn. Let's go. Keeping it bumping. Nothing. So now, when this is over, just in case I missed anything, I pass it over to Smalls, and Smalls goes.
I'll go to it later.
Everything that we think might be worth something. There's a lot of. The thing is, like, the hobby became so popular that everything.
It's actually taken off again. Like I feel like it died out for a little bit, and now it's back again.
But now it's like
that's why they came out with these celebration. Like I never heard of this before.
But it's like everything's flipped over and turned over. You know what I mean? Everything's a parallel and an insert, as opposed to just having base. Okay, you have base cards, but like, yeah, like everything's just. Oh, this Acuna is pretty cool.
Okay.
It's pretty fire.
Like a Met.
There you go, buddy. Just a lot of me, it's just a lot of base nonsense, man.
I feel like this is top series. Oh, okay. You got the first one we've seen of these, right?
What? That's the first. No, I seen one of those.
Already?
We got one of those in there. But I did the research, my brother. This is where you get the fatheads.
That's what you want. That's what you're looking for, right?
Just looking for fatheads and autographs at this point, bro. To be honest. Detroit, no, and it's so exaggerated. It literally looks like NBA Jam kind of shit, when you pull up a card.
Do you got no numbered yet?
I mean, I haven't really checked. Oh, Mrs. Matt, my boy.
Okay, here we go.
There you go.
Look at that.
I don't see it again.
Oh, we got a Lindor, little confetti, right? That's what they call it.
So what? When we
Jacob Wilson, we just sold his card.
There we go. That's the card we got $180 on, but it was 9 out of 10, and it was.
You're supporting our hobby.
Yeah. By watching this, you know what I mean. But in hindsight, let's see what we got here. Joey,
we need some number. We need a numbered card.
Yeah, I'm not finding anything worth a fuck in this shit.
It's like a Walmart pack.
You ain't lying.
Look at that.
But then again, it's a mega box.
Yeah.
So, again, at some point,
like you said, like I know what we first paid for the Top Series 1. It was $90. Now you say you went to DA and it was $150, right?
It was $150. No. You bought the one. We paid $130 for Top Series 1.
Because that was the taxes and stuff.
We got one box off of Tops itself, and it was $90 plus shipping and plus taxes. Yeah. That's the one you bought, but the one we paid like $130.
I didn't know Pete Alonso had a drip with a cowboy hat. Like, what's going on here? It's not even him.
I feel like they made them dress in cowboy hats.
Yeah. What the hell's going on
here? What the fudge? Oh, this is worth money. Put that to the side.
This stupid guy?
It's worth money. Nick Cass. I follow him on
he's good. He's good.
He's actually real hilarious. That's worth a couple bucks.
What?
No. The Nick Cass.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Baxter.
The Nick Cass is actually really good. It's a good pull.
It ain't no, whatchamacallit.
What? No autograph or no
No, I was talking about Larry David.
Are they still dishing Larry David's in here?
No, but the big one sold for over 1,000.
What was 10, it, 101?
I don't know if it was
Bryce Harper, 97 out of 99.
Nice. Here. Things are right there.
Here, take it.
What the hell?
No, I'm just saying, I'd fucking pass it over to you, bruh. We got a numbered card. Ben Dixon. Jackson Merrill.
I don't get this card.
I don't get it either.
It's like a Topps Now almost.
I don't fucking
a Grand Slam. What the hell?
Yeah, maybe it's just like, yo, put it up there for $300. See what happens.
2024 greatest hits. That sounds like a reach.
It's a reach.
Hopefully. Whatever.
Our whole life's a fucking reach, bud.
Yeah.
If you ain't Teoscar Hernandez. Let's see what we got here. Garrett Cole. Nope. First numbered card out of fucking how many packs? Like, come on now. At least it's a player that we know.
Yeah.
If you think about it, right?
I like Bryce Harper cards, but then you see that, you're like, okay, give me a rookie.
Yeah, this is on our way. I got one pack left, and I'm going to help you rip the rest of those.
I got a Ricky Henderson call to the hole. Rest in peace. Oh, I got two of them.
R.I.P. to the OG.
And Lawrence Butler. Okay.
Nope. I'm looking at a bunch of nothing. Where we
slider.
At? Dylan Cruz. Look at that. Put that to the side, buddy.
He's struggling right now.
It does.
He's struggling.
Shit. Look at that.
I think he called all the mascots.
That's my son, Aaron Judge right there. Come on, son. You can't put that in.
Well, we can keep that. Those are good for the, buyback program.
Buy eventually when he hits 50 home runs and they're like,
he wins the MVP. Yeah, you get the buyback program.
Solar. See where we at. Freddie Freeman. I should burn that card. Here we are.
I got another one. What the hell's going on here? Look. Another Aaron Judge.
Unbelievable. Gunnar Henderson, Vladdy, Matt Chapman. Yeah, I bricked them. So my few packs have been bricked. Besides that
everything.
No, I hit that numbered Bryce Harper.
Look, I got Julio Jones, power players, and an 8-bit. What are we doing here?
Yeah, we ain't doing nothing here, bro. I guess that's the plug. The plug is like, yo, listen, try to grab this fathead, pause. And if you don't, you'll be chasing just a bunch of inserts. Look, back-to-back Ellie's. Yeah, it's this product.
It is what it is, right?
This product was a mistake, to be honest.
But it's not an $80 pack, right? $80. You think it's not worth it?
Nah. I mean, if you get them at like on retail, they're probably like $60. So we probably paid $20. James Wood. That's probably like $6. You'll probably get $6 for that. We paid $20 over Dylan Cruz.
Oh, we got
this kid too. We probably paid $20 over asking, but
Grapefruit League. I think these are worth.
Cal Ripken Jr. Not numbered.
Game Day drip.
Yeah. Look at Manny Machado, bro. Are you kidding me? Rangers mascot. Yeah. So
we got one numbered.
One numbered card.
One number.
2 boxes, bro.
I'm sorry, Jacob Wilson. We did you dirty, man. I think you deserve better than this. You deserve better than this.
Unless, we got 1 pack.
Last pack magic?
2 packs left. I got 1, you got 1. So maybe we pull an auto. Let's see what we got here. Anything. Let's go. Lindor. Let's go, baby. What we got here? Oh, I got 2 backwards cards.
I've been had 2 backwards. Doesn't mean nothing.
Skins, 8-bit, Juan Soto. Yeah, a bunch of fucking nonsense.
Okay, here we go.
What we got there, bud? Come on. Come on, bud. Nothing?
Hold on. Juan Soto celebrating like he's zesty. A little zesty.
Juan Zesty.
With a little... See, this is a good game day drip. But
it is.
You know
That's
a
dope card. That's a dope card. Nothing.
Nope.
All right. Yo, so we bricked our first 2 boxes, man. That's the first 2 boxes we ever.
And probably the last 2 that we take a
celebration. Yeah. From now on, we'll probably go to NBA. We'll probably figure something else. Other than that, man, we appreciate you guys for listening. We love you guys. We will see you guys later.
And I'll post a picture after we posted the video. So you guys tell me, is it awkward? Is it cool? I think it's awkward as shit.
We love you guys.
Love you, man. And enjoy the episode.
Later. Holla!